We've been at home writing new songs for the next record that'll come out next year. And it kind of got us nostalgic and thinking about the last record and where all the songs came from. So we picked some of our favorites and some of your favorites, and we're gonna go through and we're gonna talk about where they came from and how those songs came to be. This song was kind of, well, the riff to it, the opening riff, was around for a long time. JK had it kind of in his bank, but it wasn't until we flew out to Los Angeles to do some writing out there for the record that it kind of developed into the song that it was.
That song, it was almost called Red Monday.
I remember that.
It was almost Red Monday. When we wrote the song, the first chorus said Red Monday, and then when we were at a grocery store next door trying to think, we were thinking, well, I'm not really sure if that makes any sense whatsoever. Someone came up with the idea of Hey Summer. I can't remember. We were just walking through the aisles of a grocery store, and so what about Hey Summer? And when we ran back to the studio and got in there and started playing it with the words Hey Summer instead of Red Monday, and it sounded a lot more like a good song after that.
Whenever the chorus came out, I knew that it was something special and something catchy, and I remember even after we recorded the demo of it that day, it kind of being one of the songs that everyone was excited about right from the get-go.
We were in Charlotte, North Carolina, staying with one of our best friends in the world, Brian Lee, and he had just bought this beautiful Telecaster that had some pretty sexy black strings on it, and he was showing it to Dan and I ended up, actually, while a bunch of the guys were watching Coheed and Cambria DVD, I ended up sitting in Brian's room with his Telecaster, and I was kind of messing around, and the chorus idea for Jesse came out really quick.
The first demo of that, there was, during the bridge, I forget what it was, but something about how Take It Out to Make It So Hard ended up coming out, and we didn't realize it at the time. We had to go back and change the lyric, like, get it out because it's so hard, like you're talking, but at the time we weren't thinking about it. And then I think it was Dan, when he heard like the demo version, he's like, what the hell did you take out in the backyard? Because this sounds absolutely ridiculous. Also, Ryan doesn't know the lyrics of the song.
Just watch the video.
There you
go. Skinny Jeans was actually kind of a fluke. It was Thanksgiving of a couple years ago. Pretty quick after the Fiction Fever EP came out. I think it was actually that Thanksgiving, which was probably about a month after the EP came out. And it was after dinner, and I was in a little tryptophan kind of phase. Yeah, induced like type phase, and I was just kind of playing guitar, and I heard this chorus, and the song ended up actually writing itself, lyrics, melody, music. The whole thing was done in like 10 minutes.
It was weird because that was one of the songs that was so different, like from the EP or the two EPs that we had done before, but it was something that probably was the most honest to who we were.
And Skinny Jeans was not supposed to be the title of the song. We do, a lot of bands do this, I know, but we definitely do this. We have working titles for songs when we're working on them, just so we know what to call it to each other when we're talking about it.
You don't even want to see the demos for the new record.
You don't want to see the word. But point being, Skinny Jeans was the working title of the song, because it was we just thought it was a really funny, like, the words were in the song, and we just thought it was like a funny way of referring to it. And then when it all came down to it, we didn't ever find a better title for it. And we decided that Beat Without You probably wouldn't be the best choice. So Skinny Jeans it is.
It's got a sweet guitar solo.
No sin.
Jerks. Next. Like Hey Summer, I think even more so than Hey Summer, that was a song that was had been started a long time ago. But I remember it was this song called Drowning in Sunday, which was really cool. I remember we were listening to the Jack's Mannequin record a lot at that point, the Glass Passenger one, and that Drowning in Sunday was a really cool like chorus, and it was a really cool idea. But it was like, once we started to listen to it, I think we never found the right fit for, like, the coolest part of the song was the opening, was this verse about kind of explaining like you know, where you had been or where you were going. When we went to write the full length, and when we were out in Los Angeles, and we still had this piece to a song that we knew was really, really cool, we decided to scrap the song that it was before and keep the cool part and try to make the rest just as catchy and just as engaging. And the song kind of took its shape as kind of like a musical roadmap of what we had done. And
it sort of set the bar high when Topher came up with the line, the opening lines of the song, but in particular the line, "The damn Miami, you don't understand me" line, was like something about that line in particular just like sort of set it in this certain like direction of like almost like a little bit of a coming of age kind of thing.
It was a brief moment in time where we had a moment to take a breath and look back at what we had done and realize that what we had done was really, really cool.
So Crazy is probably, I would think it's probably the most personal song on the record. That song ended up being another one that sort of wrote itself in about 10 minutes, all things considered. And it's very much like a song, I think, from my heart about going through some tougher times, like as an individual, and sort of trying to come out of like a darker place as a better person.
That was a song where, for some reason, we knew it was going to go on the record. We knew that it would be a little bit different than some of the songs on the record, but there was no way that it couldn't. After the record was made and we started listening to it, we kind of got more into it, and it was kind of a song that started out as something that was really, really cool, but the more we listened to it, the more we loved it, and it kind of finagled its way into our set. And I think like within like the first 2 or 3 times of ever playing that song live, I'm pretty sure if any interview that you ever see or read about this band and about what our favorite songs to play live is, I guarantee you that one is won more than any other song off the record.
It's really neat to see something that I think we would probably call one of the most honest songs on the record, or one of the most earnest songs on the record, to be one of the ones that seemingly has gotten the best reaction, and the people have seemed to appreciate the most off the record. And that's really cool. I think that's like a really cool testament to the fact that that honest songwriting, whatever that is to you, like really still can hold a place in people's hearts, like nowadays even.
Alright, I hope you guys liked what you heard. I hope you guys enjoyed the record, and I hope you guys enjoyed the songs, because it's probably the best record that was put out last year. We're working really, really hard on the next record for you guys, and
this will be the best record put out next year.
Yeah, in 2011, it's going to be the best record also. We'll have lots of new stuff coming at you. Check out the tour in December. If you're on the East Coast, come out to that. And if you're on the West Coast, we love you and we haven't forgotten about you. We've just been busy doing the thing that means the most to us, and that's writing songs. And the record should be out sometime next spring or summer. So thank you guys for everything. Anything else? Big D? Peace sign. Check out my foot, my naked knee, and we're out.